My channel. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. Happy Monday. And as you can hear, my voice is still raspy. It's been with me for like a month. It's crazy. Feel perfectly healthy, except I got this dry cough, tickle in my throat, or just don't go away. So bear with me. Like always, I'm going to do my, hopefully you can hear me and see me. So far, so good. In the chat, I will just make sure you can see me and hear me. And then we'll get started. So far, so good. Just wait for a confirmation from someone and we will go and get this day done this evening. Yep, you're good. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Holly. Look at that. Now it's coming in. Now I scroll back to the front and coming in at number one today, Brian Boopin Snoots. What is going on? Double K B Morphs. Yo, hope everyone had a great weekend. Number two. And number three, Montana Mike. What's going on? Good evening, all. New member. Look at these guys, Robert and Crystal. Welcome aboard. Philip, usually you come in like, an hour in saying, hey, man, just popping in. You're here early. Awesome. Hope you're having a fantastic start to the week also. So it's pretty crazy. Speaking about start of the week, it's like start of the week. It's almost start of a new year. It's pretty nuts. Time's flying. It's I'm glad to see 2023 leave. I'm excited for 2024. Got a lot of stuff done today. A lot of changes over at the facility. Lots more things coming. So I'm excited to see what's going to come, as well as what 2024 brings. So I'm just setting up my little heater here. Don't mind me. I got a little fan heater. I don't know if you saw, but on Instagram, I posted my little new setup here. It's always changing. I got a nice light and setup, and it's coming. So a lot more changes coming. I even have a change later on. Not a change, an add-on or something. I guess it's a change. It's something that's, that's changed. It's different. So I'll get into that later. But let's go through here. Jordan Scott, what's going on? Hope all is well. Will's hella heat. Holy. How you doing? Austin ain't here, but I'll tell him. He might pop in. He might be in the chat. Who knows? I know he's still working away at the facility. So he's, believe he's working on his collection now. He came in a little later in the afternoon, worked on mine, and now he's there later working on his, which he normally does. And that's one of the reasons why I felt, I can leave, come home, have a home cooked meal or something here instead of, hanging around. And I was at the facility today just after 7:30. So in order to stay there and just wait 12 hours just to start this and then spend 2 hours with you guys and then drive home, it's a long day. So me being here, doing this, when I'm done, I can just go downstairs. I'm home already. And Austin's working away instead of just sitting beside me, working and doing what he's doing. I just figured I'd do it myself. But I will definitely say hello for you. Bay Area Ballers, what's going on? Everybody, look at this. Hope everyone's having a great start. I love it. Everybody is coming together, always, wishing good thoughts and stuff on people. And it's what the community needs and what we all need. And, everybody needs a push or to belong to a group of positive people that are, it's really needed. It really is. You know, it's amazing how many messages I get, or I do something, or on my Patreon, I do a motivation Monday. Um, I put up either a picture, a quote, a video, and I get so many people messaging me saying, "Hey, Billy, I really needed that." Like, wow, like, sometimes, especially a lot of us now with the way the market is, not where it was last year and the year before, and even the year before that. Like, you know, we need a pickup, we need a push, we need positive people to help keep going and realize that this is something we love to do. You need that push to get through it, right? And we all do. Everybody's in the same boat. So it's awesome seeing so many people come and be positive. I love it. I love it. So, Keys, wow, what's going on? You're usually popping later too. I'm getting so many people coming in early. I love it. So I always do it like this, and you can't see. There you go. Monster. This is chaotic. Gotta have my monster. I should be sponsored by these people. So, overseas, good morning, everyone. Hope you had a great start of the week. And for you, it's probably 1 a.m. 1 a.m. over where you are. Thanks for popping in. Like always, you were here yesterday too on the live stream for Patreon. You're a trooper, man. You're a trooper. I love it. Prosper Morphs. Hello from Chicago. Chi-Town. Blakers. Leaving work, gonna listen while I drive. Drive safe, please. Paul Seraphim from Seraphim Serpents. How you doing? Mr. Caplock himself. Brittany from Fire Baby. Hey, Billy, I shipped out some goodies for you today. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Yeah, I like it. I've got to, I've been slacking. So every time I wear someone's shirt, I just basically put it in a pile. And I've been doing that for about 6 months. And that pile is just is a pile and another pile. I got so many piles. By the end of the year, I'm going to take that pile, the piles, and fold them back up and put them on the shelf and do that, because I've been slacking on that. Texoma Exotics, Holly. Good evening to me and to the chat. Thanks for being here. And Holly's been, doing some things, little graphics and stuff here for me. And I'm very excited. I'm going to show you one later. And yeah, so it's cool to have things upgrade or do things better or turn it up a notch. So I'm trying. And luckily I've got Holly to help me do that in some spots. So Wayne Ruck, near first for me. Nowhere near first for me. This guy, holy man. Don't you have something better to do than be here? Like make reels and funny, cool shit for your 15 minutes of lame, man? Like, come on. You're working your ass off, man. I love it. Some of them are you guys doing this. It's very, like I said last time, it's very entertaining. You guys are pulling these different things out. Like when you went over to Leviathan's house and started doing stuff to bribe the judges. Oh my God. It was awesome. So, I love it. Polymorphs. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing awesome. My man, Andrew. Happy Monday. Fam, bam. Fam, bam. Oh, speaking of Leviathan, there they are right there. Hey, y'all, hope everyone's doing well. So it's, 50 minutes of lame is it's going to be harder every single year because the bar keeps raising, like when Shane first took it, like he just, Shane started all this shit, started doing all these things and, and then Antoine and it's just, Leviathan, now, the new group, each year, man, you're going to have to step up your game, but it's getting, it's awesome. So keep doing what you guys are doing, guys. And good luck. May the best lame person win. Miggies, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. Melinda, how are you? Reptile Bros, let's go. Let's do it. Don't forget to hit the smash, and don't forget to hit the smash button. Don't forget to smash the like button. I'm slacking. See, I got to do this. And you know where we are. We are here, and I'm going to put up that logo for Husbandry Pro, and I'm going to welcome you guys. I forgot. 11 minutes in. Got to welcome everybody. Not verbally, but even with some signage. Don't forget any questions or stuff or a topic you want to talk about, throw it in the chat. I'm going to scroll through and get to it eventually. Somebody put like, hey, man, what time is the live stream? 7 o'clock. But it's okay. If you're half an hour late, Billy will still be going through the fucking beginning of the chats because I'm usually about half an hour late, but I get caught up. So I do pretty good, especially by myself. So it's good. It's good. Jen says, hello. Jason, what's going on? Oh, my God. Look at this guy. What's good in the hood, y'all? How have you been, man? It's been a while. Hope all is well, my man. 2024 is here. I hope you have hope you had a great year, and I hope you have a better 2024. And that goes to everybody. But, man, I haven't heard from you in a while, man. I'm glad to see you popping in and still kicking and doing your thing. You should message me and we'll chat or give me a call and we'll shoot the shit. It's been a while, bro. Eddie, how are you, man? How are things? Fortis Reptiles says, what's up? Clarence Smith from More For Us. Hope everyone's Monday and breeding season is going well. Awesome. Right back at you. Chad, my snakes, my rodents. Mears Morph says, how we doing, Billy? Hoping to have my first clutch early next year. That's awesome. And I say it all the time. If you're not already addicted, just, with the community, with the genetics, searching, buying, raising the animals, seeing them shed and eat and watching them go and raising them up and taking them from a small tub into a larger tub, anything like that is so incredible. And if you think you're addicted now, wait until you get eggs and then those eggs hatch. The addiction is real, folks. Look who I'm talking to. Of course you know. And anybody that doesn't, like Mears Morphs, if you think you're addicted now, wait till you hatch animals. It's over. It's another level, So hoping all the best and congrats. It's awesome. So Chad, EAD, bro, what's going on? Says, what's up? Hope all is well. Maggie Clark, happy Monday. Thank you. Right back at you. RO 5.0. What's going on? Hope all is well. Look at that biceps, man. It's a big ass. It almost looks like a turkey with a big ass drumstick. Man, my arms don't look like that. I'm not even going to bother flexing. Chris Shelton says, what's up, everyone? Hope all is well. And then now we're at 7:02. So I'm 13 minutes behind. This is where I got all the thumbs up that you guys can see and hear me. Little screen mode, but good. I did that for a reason. And I'll show you that after. But you can still see. I'm trying to change things up. I don't know if you like it or not. We'll see if it's, So Zach from Beards and Balls says, in this one early, hope everyone's good. Just got home and settled from the hospital. Oh my God, new baby boy. Congratulations. 1.0. Yes. Wow. New addition. definitely a holdback, who knows? Maybe one day you're going to have morph market. You're going to see humans. You never know. This world, crazy. You never know what's going on. But happy new baby boy. That's so amazing. Congratulations. Hope mom is well and the family. And it's awesome. Sea of Serpents. What's going on, guys? Hope all is well, bro. It is. A lot of done. I'm here with you guys. Getting stuff done is always something, that motivates me. There's always something to do. I'm always changing stuff. There's things that I've wanted for maybe months, and I'm finally now kicking ass and attacking it. And everything that I wanted to do, now it's like, oh my God, it looks so much better. I'm glad I did it. And I knew I wanted it done, and now having it done, it's such a great satisfaction. And then it motivates me to get more of the shit on my list done, or my my thousands of Post-its. So, Richie Recessives Chad says, at my daughter's dance class, I'll be here sparsely. Feel free to make dumb comments for me, please. Oh boy. Exotic World of Geckos. Hey everyone, how are you? That's awesome. I'm enjoying my my gecko breeding and learning about them, and it's awesome. So I'm excited. They're fun and they're really cool, and I'm really liking some species more than others, and I'm going to start working with them and making changes in those too. Motivation Morphs. What's going on? Happy Monday. Right back at you. Dennis Finley says, hello, everybody. Let's see. Oh, Aiden. Howdy, all. Come on now. Hey, belly. It's not that big, bro. It's there. That's why I need XL in shirts for my belly. But belly, no, but it's funny to see. Hey, belly. Just watch a YouTube video about the DaVinci Boa. I will try it. Good. It's something that I saw it. Jeremy Bod from Bod's Exotic Reptiles. I saw him post it on Instagram, and I'm like, what? Like a supplement that's has calcium and this and all natural stuff, and if your animal isn't eating, he tried it, and I messaged him like, hey, well, it sort of makes sense if nothing's going through, something's better than nothing, and supplements for snakes and natural this, and really, like, so I messaged them, and I knew him. We've talked prior, and I messaged him. I'm like, hey man, like, what is this stuff? He's like, oh, it's got it from Rich at DaVinci Boa, and he uses it for his boas, but he's also tried it for this, and it's all natural. It's not going to hurt. I tried it, and I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but it worked. I'm like, wow. So I'm going to buy some. He's like, well, listen, if it doesn't work, don't hold me responsible. Like I said, I was there. I tried it on my ball pythons. I had two that were really picky eaters or weren't eating at all. One finally ate after a dose or two, and could be coincidence. You never know. So I just said, it can't hurt. I reached out to Rich, talked to him, got it. Best thing I did. And, now we've done a few videos, but Austin did this one recently to show people more and discuss it more. And, we're not affiliated. I just love shouting out and using products that I enjoy, that I think is great for me as a keeper, great for my animals, and my preferences. I tried it for over 5 months on over 100 or so animals. 70% of them had incredible results, started eating again, and I shared it. And, it's been about 2 years, 3 years, actually, me talking about it, people using it. And a lot of people are using it and go, wow, holy shit. It's another thing that we have in our little bag and arsenal of tricks that we can do to help feeding or help our animals. it won't always work. And it's not like it won't fix things that maybe are internal or parasites or another thing that could be causing the snake not to eat, but it's definitely helping an animal. And I even do it to well, not all of them, but we're trying to get into that routine. Every breeder female that lays, we start giving it a dose or two to help give some, nutrients and supplements back to the animal, because she hasn't had a rat or eaten in months. And she just went through this big traumatic, I wouldn't say traumatic, but, maybe I could say traumatic. I mean, giving birth can't be, easy, but it's definitely something I recommend. So let's keep going. Jose says, hello, everyone. Peace and pets. Brandon, what's up? So Wayne Ruck, let's see. Quick question. Billy or anyone else that's got experience with logos. I'm not a company or anything yet, as I'm still building my collection to what I want to produce in the future. But can I still do a logo ready as I have one in mind? Yeah, you can reach out to, like I said, there's Holly. There's a few people that are in our community that do this, and I always like to see if we can do it in, if I need something or a product or anything like that, I would rather go in someone in our community. And there's so many people that have talents that are owners and keepers of reptiles and breeders of reptiles, artistic. There's people that, can do graphic design, people that can help do many, many things. They have other assets in their wheelhouse that they can bring to the table to guide you and do stuff like that. So it's awesome to take a look. Now, what I would recommend is I would get a logo sooner than later. Just put a lot of effort and thought into the logo, because you want to have, you don't want to just come out and say, here's my logo, here's this, here's the animals I made. You want people to see your journey and know who you are before you make anything, in my opinion. A lot of people that are into this, there's some people that just go, heavy into the adults right away. There's other people that take their time, and I'm very happy with people like this. They selectively look into groups and build their projects properly, and they're not in a rush, so they're buying better stuff, more concentrated and planned on a project, and they take their time and enjoy the animals and watch the process. But during that time, they're branding themselves, they're networking, they're learning, they're upgrading, they're learn. I think I said learning, but you can't learn enough, so I'll say learning again and again. Learn. But being a part of communities, being going to shows, getting out there, branding yourself, logo. So when you do produce animals, people already know, oh yeah, I know that person. Or you do so good at branding yourself and showing animals and growing and using platforms like Instagram. They already know what you're going to be making in the future because you're showing it off. That's why a lot of people will show locks. Hey, look at these pair. Wow, that's a crazy pairing. Hey, Billy, I just saw that pairing. If there's anything available, can you put me on a list, or will anything be available? You're just basically putting information out there, and people are using that and realizing, wow, and it's something that you really need to do. And don't wait until you're, making stuff. Grow into it. Brand yourself now. So when, like I said, when you make those animals, people already know who you are. So Matt, Zam, morning, evening, all the way from the Philippines. How are you, bro? So Chad from Hyperspace. Absolutely, Wayne. Just give it a lot of thought and make sure the name logo is what you want. Look at that. Great advice. So Naked Basics, what's going on? Hope all is well, Charlie. Pierre, look at this. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Look at these people from all over the world. So much love. You guys are awesome. There you go. Troy coming in. It's never too early to establish brand recognition. I love this because this is exactly it. And you know, people who have been doing this, there's a lot of people that I'll just wait and I'll wait. And then when they realize that they waited and they do this, they wish they started early. It's like everything else. If you're going to do something, do it. Don't hesitate or wait, because you can't get that time that you've lost back. Go get it done, do it right, and then keep moving forward. The sooner you do something, the better it is, and the more people will see it, and the more you'll get out there. So, let's see. Just skipping ahead. Solar's Annals, what's going on? Brotherly Love Exotics. Oh, Charlie from Grey Rider, what's going on? What is going on? Thanks for popping in. Let's see. So, hey, Billy, first time live. Justin at Stone Age Ball Pythons introduced me to your channel. Great to be here. Oh, great. Awesome. Justin at Stone Age, man. Another one in the 15 minutes lame. So, you know, some of the the ones, Large Marge, you know, they're just awesome. So let's see. Oh shit, Glenn. What up, my people? Glad to know great people are in the industry. Forgot a very important box with the display keys and receipt books in it and everything else. And the promoters grabbed it and mailed it. That's awesome. Wow. That would suck. But yeah, I'm glad that worked out. Jolly in the house. Jeremy and Holly, how are you guys? Snakes for the memories. Yeah, Troy is killing it. He's working his ass off. Very creative. Some of the shit that these guys are coming up with. Oh my God. You know, the soccer ball one, the one with the bat, the mallet, the mascots. Jesus. It's awesome. Upstate New York in the house. Let's keep going. Oh, Pythonosaur. What's up? Go Leafs, go. You got a side screen watching in the room or what? No, I don't. So I could. I got a 75-inch TV out there up against the wall doing nothing. I replaced them with 85s. So I got one here doing nothing, just collecting dust, standing upright. I should bring it in here, put it on this wall, but then I'd be distracted and not give you my full attention. But I've got recorded right now the Packers game. There's two football games tonight, Miami, and then the Packers I'm recording. I'm also recording the Leafs and the Toronto Raptors. So when I'm done, I got a lot of fast forwarding and catching up to do, but I'm going to watch it. Mike, Rip City. What's going on, buddy? Hope all is well. Let's see. Let's see. Odds Gods, what's going on? Hit the like button. Yeah, I might as well do that too. So go here, and I'm going to go here. Bam, hit that like button, and I'll change it to go for Coco. And let's go back, see what's going on. Let's see. Let's see. So hello. Just getting started with these wonderful snakes. Love your content. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I just put out what I think and what I you know, have gathered over the many years, the experience I had, made a lot of mistakes, still making mistakes, but finding them, correcting them fast, or at least faster than I used to. You know, one thing that, you know, these animals are awesome. There's, different ways to enjoy them, and what you want out of them. Some people just want to have them as pets. Some people want to collect them as pets without breeding. I have a customer, and always buys males because there's more available and they're more expensive, and they're usually less expensive, and there's more to choose from. And I always thought, it's been 6 years now, maybe even 7. You're gonna get a female want to breed. No, has several dozen animals, and he just loves and enjoys them. And I'm like, wow. I mean, crazy. I mean, it's like, don't you even want to try to, do it, but I get it. Right. And then other people want to do this as like, I want to stay small, just part-time. Some people want to turn it, just leave it as a hobby. Other people want to turn it into a smaller business or even a big business. Maybe one day, make a living out of this, but there's certain ways to do it. And not everybody is made to be a business owner, or, there's a lot of things and sacrifices, and it's not easy, and not everybody, will have what it takes. So, just find out where you want to be and what you want to do, and enjoy it. No matter what you're doing, enjoy it. They're so awesome. Ball pythons, are my favorite. But there's so many other species, even geckos and other animals that I'm going to start working with. I got Fiji iguanas coming. I got a pair, so I definitely want to breed those and just enjoy them. But the genetics, just learning about the genetics and what we're learning about these animals and the community, and it's amazing what you can do and what you can learn and who you can meet, and the sky is the limit, and then some. So I'm glad you like the content. I just put out what I feel, what I think. It's not the only way. It may not always be the right way, but it's what's right and what's best for me and what I feel is best for myself and the animals. And don't think there's only one way to do this. And if somebody says there is only one way to do it, they're giving you bad advice. Mark, what's going on, my man? Put my male with my female for the first time, and we're locked for 6, and we're locked 6 hours later. First clutch ever, man. That's awesome. It's been a while. I love it. So, like I said, you're addicted now. Wait till you hatch your own animals. Wait till you just get you're excited just getting a lock. I get it. Me too. Wait till you get eggs. Then you're even more excited. Then when you actually are trying to go in that damn incubator looking to see if, and then it's amazing. But good for you, man. It's been a while. I'm happy for you. Fred English, MTZ or Z, depending where you're from. Pythons Limited. What's going on? Eric says, I just paired tonight. Got 4 females going for my first breeding season. Good luck, man. I love it. I love seeing, people, put in that work, raise animals up, and now, start seeing some of the benefits of raising them up, and what you can do and breed. Some people, like I said, don't breed, but it's awesome. And to me, it's I've been breeding forever, thousands of clutches, and it's still amazing. I still get excited. I'm still chasing stuff, and it is awesome. Let me change this to bam, Husbandry Pro. Husbandry Pro, baby. Love it. So, Masty Morphs, what's going on? So Glenn says, I have more reward at an expo sharing my passion with people and the newbies than anything, man. I love that more than what? I love that, but not more than eggs. Like, here I am with you guys right now, sharing information, all my incredible family on Patreon. We have 3, 4, or 5 lives, 6 lives a month. I'm always there. I'm on the phone. I was on the phone with 2 different people today for my Patreon, working through, one was, a problem, and help them deal with it. And it worked out well. Just giving him some advice. He just wanted to hear. And, I was there, and it's awesome. It's awesome to, when people say, hey, Billy, because of you, I saved an animal. Hey, Billy, because of you, I did my first pairing, and it's amazing. I love it. But not that. Sorry, folks. I love y'all, and I love helping, and I love chatting with you guys, but nothing beats having eggs and creating life, man. So Glenn, I'm going to argue with you on this one, man. I love sharing my passion, and I have a lot of it, as you guys can see, but not more than fucking eggies, man. Eggs and babies hatching and cutting them, and wow. So maybe it'll change for you, bro. But that's awesome, though. But I mean, I'm glad that, there's so many ways and things that you can do, to enjoy this, not just sell animals. You can educate people and talk to them and stop, change the mindset of people. Oh, they're slimy. Oh, they're poisonous. Oh, they're going to hurt you. And, there's so many people afraid of especially ball pythons and most snakes, because they've got the wrong information. They're watching movies that, look at these killer fucking, snakes. And you look at them and they're pythons and corns and king snakes in a pit. It's like, oh my God, that person's going to die. Look at that. And, they're in this pit and the snakes are going on. And it's like, oh my God, they're dying. It's like, fuck, they're not even venomous or poisonous. Shit, those snakes won't even do any harm if they bite you. And it's crazy how, so much misinformation's out there. And once you start educating people and not pushing it on them, but educating them and showing them, and most people, oh, they're not slimy. It's amazing, because you change people's negative opinion, or at least try. So Pierre says, hello. Let's see. I'm trying to get caught up. I'm only at 7:16. So I'm behind. Like usual. Thornwild Royals, what's up? I do sound a lot better. Still there. It's getting there slowly. It's taking its damn time. So, Brittany, look at this. So much love and support. I love it. Congrats to all those working on their first clutches. I'm excited for you all. It's a great feeling. She just went through this and her own recently. So she knows, this shit's real. It's, let's see. GG Serpent says evening. Nathan Fleming, how are you? Our OD DG clown locked with the hurricane head clown female you sold us. She's at 16 mils and growing. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Love it, love it. That's going to be a nice pairing. Hope you can hit, OD hurricane clowns, 100% hit DGs. Hope you hit lots of them and the sexes are in your favor. But that's awesome. Let's see. Oh, LD Exotics. Long time. It's been a while. What's going on? I know you've been busy. And what's up in the wrap building? Finally, get things finalized. Good. I talked to James last week. He gave me a call and I'm like, what the fuck? Crazy. So, shit that happens. Everything's great one day. Shit happens the next. You got to deal with it. Suck it up. Jump over that fucking hurdle. And I'm glad you guys are doing it and, fixing a few things and putting in protocols in place. But yeah, man, I felt for you guys. So I'm glad you're even fucking here, man. It's good to see you. And I'm glad things are, going from shit to get it rocking and rolling. Ball Python Chronicles, thanks for doing this. It's what I love to do. It's something that, I give my time. I try to, put perspectives, or at least my perspective on things. And like I said, it's my perspective, my opinions, my experience, my thoughts, what I like and prefer. Doesn't mean it's the only way, but I like to explain why I do a lot of the things, not just tell you, oh, I don't like sunset. Well, why not? Oh, it doesn't matter. I just don't like it. I'll tell you why. It just, to me, it doesn't add anything at this point to the projects I'm in. I had sunset, it grew up. I didn't like how it aged. I got rid of it. That's simple. Not saying I'll never not get into it or it's not a great project. There's guys making amazing stuff out there. It's just not for me. So, so these guys, Snakes for the Memories, got about 30 to 35 girls currently building. It's going to be a good year. Awesome stuff. We, Austin, I think he said close to 30 or 40. We have now, like we're just recently just started building. So I only got like 12 or 13 clutches in the incubator left. I think I'm down to about 30 gravid, but we're still pairing, hundreds. So, we don't stop. Kurt, no, sick as a dog, but don't want to miss. Sorry to hear, bro. Shit. Would love some discussion on identifying pieds. For some reason, I have a hard time seeing it. What? Would love some discussion on identifying pieds. For some reason, I have a hard time seeing it. Seeing a pied or combos in pied. So clarify that, because if you have a hard time seeing pieds, you need your eyes checked, brother. Maybe leopard and pied. There's certain genes in pied that are like, it's tough, especially when some are stacked. So I'm hoping it's the latter of the two, because if you need help identifying pieds, yeah, you might need these or something stronger. Glenn, yes, get some. What's up? Joe, Mercy Morris, how are you? DaVinci Boa, Rich from DaVinci Boa. Just go on Instagram, DaVinci Boa. It should pop up. Message him. ODGC. What's going on, guys? Hello, right back. Slither City. What's up, Robbie? Can't wait to use the Orange Dream Fire Lesser Enchi Hypo Clown. He's coming out of shed. I could have popped it in here before he went into blue. Yeah, he's a friggin' phenomenal breeder, dude. So, tear it up. 4-gene Hypo Clown. Put it to some crazy stuff. You are welcome. Let's see. Is there another way? So Aiden says there's another from Southern Maryland Constrictors. Is there another way to buy DaVinci Boa other than sending him money through PayPal? I know some people, like I carry it here at the facility or at the facility. And some people pick it up. I bring it to some of the odd show. Especially if people message me, say, hey, Billy, I'm coming to the show. Can you bring me a bottle? And this is the size I want. And I'll bring it to the show for them. I just shipped a bottle to Quebec last week. And I should actually get a message today, or I didn't get one today, but tomorrow maybe, that they received it. But you just got to reach out and see who sells it. I know some people do distribute it and buy it and resell it. So good vibes. Johnny says, or John says, MJ logos and designs did mine. Did a great job, and she finished it with a couple days. She does a lot of stuff. MJ's over in Europe, in UK, does things for Gavin at Balls to You and a lot of people. She even did Austin's logo. So yeah, there's a very good one as well. There's so many people. Look, and some people's styles are different than others, and you just really got to look, and you can do things, see what they do, add, a good creator will listen to what you want, make it, and then when you look at it, you're like, can you do this? Can you do that? And modify it for you. So Look at this guy. Holy moly. Don Poirier. Pear Tree Pythons. How are you, sir? Glad to see you. It's been a while, my friend. Haven't seen you at the last couple expos, so hope all is well. And yeah, whenever you're in the neighborhood, man, pop in, come by and check out the facility. Lots of changes, lots of stuff going on. Love to see you. And hope the wifey's good. And yeah, all that other good stuff. Glenn says, I agree with Billy with the logo. I built my own, started the channel before breeding, and then had a first clutch, and then decided to get a better logo, and can watch everything grow. You know, it's nothing wrong with changing, you know, but you know, I think you want to sort of solidify, you know, even a name. You don't want to have, and I know so many people do it. They have a name, and then, you know, 2-3 years, they just want it as a hobby. And then it's like, now I want to change because I want to do this more than a hobby. Then you got to sort of rebrand and change everything. You sort of want to put the time and effort into it now. And you know, you're not in a rush to get a name. You're not in a rush to get a logo, but do it sooner than later and put some time and effort in, because it lasts forever, you know? Look at this. So Frizzy's Reptile says, popping in to say hi from down under. Awesome. About to go into bullshit word conference. Oh man, sorry to hear, but I hope it works out well. And thanks for popping in and for your support, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. So best quote I heard: the ones that quit don't know how close they were to success before they quit. Yeah, man, success ain't easy. Not everybody will reach success. Some people will reach a certain limit of success and not have the means or the go or the drive or everything else to go to the next level of success. I think every year I've obtained another level of success, and I feel like I'm very successful right now. I want more success, not because I'm greedy, because I work hard and I know I can do what I do now even better. So everybody's level of success is different. Not everybody has to have their own facility with thousands of animals to be successful. Successful is what makes you feel happy and proud and keeps you going to move forward. But the key word is you. Okay. Somebody else, you're not successful. You don't have. And who the fuck are you to tell me that I'm not successful? This is successful to me. Fuck off. That's basically how it is. Okay. You know, people trying to compete, or I want to be like this guy and one day I'll be bigger than them. You're losing. You're losing focus on what's right and what you should be concentrating on. You know, have fun, enjoy it. If you do be big and you get there and you still love it and enjoy it, great. But I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot of fucking work. I work harder now than I did ever. And the more I do, the more harder it's crazy. You know, I've got amazing people in my corner. I've got a couple partners and some other businesses that without them, I don't think I could keep everything going. I'd be, you know, I'd be sucking at everything, or what, you know, I'd be concentrating on one and everything else would be shit. You know, you need help. You need good people around you. You need, and it's awesome. And I'm very glad and thankful for these people. You know, I didn't go out looking for them, just came naturally. And that's the best, you know, at least for me, in my opinion. Morph Mechanics, what's going on? Holy shit, look who's here. Hey, Billy, hope all's well. Can't wait to see what's good with the new gene you found in lavender. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do a lot of some pairings now, focus that, because I've sort of just like, just started making it and holding stuff back. Never really worked on it. And I'm going to start doing that this year and next. So getting on that new gene. Moonstone says, hello. And I say hello back. So Freya K, watching from the Philippines, another person from the Philippines. I watch all your videos and super exciting. I'm breeding my 2 ball pythons because of your video. See that? It's amazing. I love it. It's amazing how I just film myself and Austin and the team. We just film. We fuck up, make mistakes. We're real. We show the good. We show the bad. We hope you can see our passion and stuff. We don't turn it on and off because the camera's on. It's like this, and I get it a lot when people come over and they're like, and meet me for the first time. They're like, holy shit, you're like this in real life. I'm like, yeah, I'm just this. What you see is what you get. Not everybody's cup of tea, but hey, I'm fucking here, and that's, don't like it, move on. I mean, I'm not forcing anybody, but I'm so glad that, I can inspire people to take this to another level, or to believe in themselves, or give them motivation, anything. But I mean, you're breeding snakes because you saw a video of mine and you want to do it too. I think that's incredible. It's amazing. I get so much out of this business, out of this industry, out of this hobby. Everything that I've done, it's so incredible. And I'm so thankful for amazing people supporting me, and that we can, be ourselves and just be free and do and say what we feel and believe. And, if you take some of it and utilize it, great. And it works, awesome. If you do it, and you don't like it, then don't do it. I don't care. I'm just trying to put out there's more than one way to do things, but do things that you feel is best for you and your animals, not because somebody else told you to do it. So Maine's Morphs, what's going on? Good evening. Good evening. Crystal says good evening as well. What's up? What? Will, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Packers, man. They beat the KC Chiefs, baby. Come on. They're not going to lose to the Giants, bro. No. I think Miami's going to win. And same with the Packers. What's up, Sammy? Running a little late. That's okay. I'm still on, I'm 22 minutes behind. So, Mystery Morphs, what's up? How are things? Hope all's well. Oh, awesome. The documentary, fucking amazing. Loved it. It was really, 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 really good. You couldn't stop watching. It was well done. I mean, hats off. Go Pack Go. Look at this man. Knows what's going on. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to switch the banners. Hit the like button. Subscribe if not already. Get it done. Let's do. Let's give some love to ARS. So, almost an hour in, which is good. Got a lot of rocking and rolling going, talking, getting some stuff done. Next Level Morphs. Thanks, man. I do. It's a lot better. It's still there, but it's still annoying, but it's definitely better. Keys says, I definitely want to get into another animal to breed. Just don't know what yet. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get into the geckos, and I did. I've wanted to do geckos for a while. So, I've got Leachianus or Leachies. I've got Chihuahuas. I've got Cresteds and Gargoyles. I've had a lot of Cresteds. I've got the next. I've done a lot of Gargoyles. And I just had my first 2 Chihuahuas. My Leachy eggs went bad, so it sucked. So I'm waiting for them to drop again. I really, really, really like the Chihuahuas. I like the color, the green, the mossy look. I just made, one with, a white collar, thick white collar. So I'm very happy. Got really good stock and lineage of them from awesome breeders. So I'm going to, slow the Cresteds down and work with just a couple. Because I enjoy all of them. They all are different in their own little way. Leachies I like, but I don't want more than 2 breeding pairs. Um, I'm going to have probably 4 to 6 breeding pairs of the Chihuahuas, maybe 2, 3 of um, the gargoyles and the cresteds. But don't want to get this crazy out of spot. Like, wow, look at this. I am going to breed the Fiji iguanas. I do have finally I ended up getting a because I love green. I walked by a expo I was walking through a couple years ago, and I saw a green little lizard, and I'm like, oh my god, look at that thing! And it moved around, and it had this like tail 3 times as long as the animal. I'm like, wow, what is this thing? And it's a green keeled bellied lizard, a Prasina, I believe it's and I'm like, wow, they're pretty cool. And I learned about it a little, and I got an enclosure, and I got it grown really well, and it hides in the pothos that's in there. I've got a bioactive enclosure, and somebody came over to meet Austin to pick up a snake. And I guess he breeds lizards of all types, and these green keeled bellied. So he took it out and looked at it and goes, oh, it's a female. So after that, he left after they did their dealing. He comes in the back, goes, oh, the guy that was just here. I'm like, yeah. He goes, he sexed your lizard at the front, and it's a female. I'm like, oh, really? So then at the next show, or like this is years later, about a year or so later, about 7 months ago, I was at an expo walking around. I was vending at the expo, and then I went walking around, and somebody had one. I'm like, oh, you have any males? And they're like, yeah, I believe we do. And here's one. So I'm like, awesome. So now I've raised the male up, and now he's a real decent size. Now I'm going to get a 36 by 36 by 18 deep. And I'm going to, do a nice bioactive and really do it up. Lots of hides, lots of elevation and stuff like that. Put a mist system in, and make it really beautiful. Cause some of these, I got to give my hats off to some of these people that do their bioactive enclosures and stuff. It's fucking works of art. So hopefully I can, learn from them and make it look at least decent. But it'll be one of my first attempts. But I'm going to put them together so there's tons of space, and then hopefully I can breed those. And I want to get into green tree and blue tree and black and even yellow tree monitors. So I'm working on that for the new year. Just experience stuff now that I can, and diversify a little, but it is cool. So let me know what you think, Keys, what you're going to get into. I also, like I said, I have boas. I also have hognose. So lots of stuff. What's up, tripping balls? Late to the party. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, can't wait for these blood pythons to get the size. Still got 2 years at least. They take forever. Yeah. Now, I have some friends that work with bloods. They're not for me, at least not now, but it's awesome. So, so 219 Reptiles says, I have a male off food for 3 weeks now after pairing. Was going to wait till he's back on food before pairing again. When do you normally stop pairing when they're off of food? So, I feed smaller meals, weans, and I feed them, every couple of weeks. Sometimes if the male's like a bigger male and he's really breeding, I'll feed him a smaller meal weekly, but I mean smaller, like weaned or less. That way he's not full, he's not fed and then doesn't want to breed. If my male goes off food for 4 weeks, 3, 4, 5 weeks, I pull him out until I get him eating at least 3 or 4 meals, like a good month, and then put him back in rotation and see how he does. It doesn't look like, it's a stressful activity, but breeding if the male is not eating and you're breeding him, you can't breed your male to death, especially if he's being overworked and not fed. So what? What's this? Watching from the Philippines, the third person, or at least the third person that's let me know. Crazy. I watch all your videos and super excited. I'm breeding my first 2 pythons. Isn't that the very? I think that's the same person, just a different thing. Because isn't that almost the exact same? So, anyways, welcome. Let's see. It's close, Billy. Don't get me wrong, but I love it. I love how I do too. I love helping, but it's just, and it's such a great feeling, but not when you chase your odds and you hit the odds. It's just, man, you know, I don't think I'll ever do a Billy dance for helping somebody. You know, I'll be super excited, but you won't see me doing the Billy dance and getting excited like you know, hatching, man. But it's cool, man. I'm glad that you know, because there's so many things that you can enjoy and really take to heart and help grow your passion and you know, make you who you are and what your company stands for. And one of it's helping people, you know, and it's awesome, man. I'm glad that you're there, Glenn. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, man. Anyone got any eggs? It's like it's an addiction, man. Keys believes. Look at that, man. Yep. So Moonstone says selling a first ball python to someone at the expo who started out not even wanting to touch it. Yes, it's great to educate people, to take those, you know, misconceptions away and you know, don't jam the animal in front of them and tell them, oh, they're the best, you'll love them and force it on them. Let them come around, you know. The fear is real, especially here in the Philippines. To be fair, they do have king. Yeah, there are, you know, some venomous and poisonous animals. But yeah, that is awesome. But it's, you know, it's like everywhere, you know, people have got the wrong idea or, you know, misinformed. And, you know, it's us as keepers and you know, it's for us to educate people and let them know and sort of correct the you know, the information that's out there. Fear is lack of knowledge. Look at that. Rollins Royal Constrictors. Very, very true. Avi, Puerto Rico in the house. Dwight made it. How are you? Happy Monday. Look at this, man. Awesome. First season, 8 girls going. He's already got double locks on most of the projects already. Awesome. You know, I think everybody is going to have an amazing 2024. I can't wait to see the new keepers that have, you know, got in, learned, start, you know, being a part of the community, raising the animals and seeing what it's all about, you know. And I think a lot of people are really going to do well because of the information that's out there and people's videos and the support that's out there. And it's just going to keep growing and growing. And I can't wait to see what 2024 brings to new and old people, you know, older people in the business. Oh, Bear, man. Finally made it. Been on the road all day. Rough day. Yeah, man. My condolences, bro. I hope everything went amazing. And you know, regardless of the day, it was a great one. And thanks for popping in, man. I didn't expect you, but you know, like always, man, I appreciate all your love and support, bud. So I can't ship you a bottle. You'd have to ship it from the US because when I import it, I got to get and pass all the regulations. And, you know, if you go to the Canadian government website under vitamins, you'll see my company Mutation Creation as one of the importers because it's imported as a supplement or a vitamin supplement, even though it's for snakes. So if I have to ship it back to the US, I'm going to have to fill out all these papers and just call Rich, man. It's already in the US. You know, no duties, taxes, borders, no paperwork. It's that simple. Okay, different pied combos. Okay. It does take a while, and you gotta finesse and see and look and compare. It ain't easy. Not just pieds in a lot of these combos, but you'll get used to it, TF Reptiles, what's going on? Welcome. Holy shit. Sean G of Arizona. Dude. Hold on. Hope you're still here. So I'm only like 9-10 minutes behind. Hold on. No, you haven't messaged me back. I fucking messaged you. I might have emailed you too. I don't know how I try to get a hold of you. Message me back. I'm so glad you're here, man. I've been worried about you. So message me back. And if you don't see any messages from me, I know I sent you. I just don't know on which one. Message me. I need to talk to you. Or answer the message. One's an email. I know that's perfect. So, but speaking of that, might as well do this. So let me take this off. Okay. So what I did, okay, is I want to do a few things. So one of the reasons why I have this this layout this way is I am going to be looking for sponsors in the new year. I'm going to try to do things like some segments on here, maybe shout outs of the week. And like I did before, I'm trying to do something different, where it's not just me yapping. I don't mind yapping. I'm always going to yap, but I like to have some segments where, we can do like a shout out of the week and stuff like that. I also want to have where we can do things like, taking out the trash, even though I don't really want to do that. But if it comes up, it's there. And I want some people's feedback. But I would like to get some sponsors, and I want to put them around. And, like I said earlier, Holly did a few things. I asked her for some help. And, so around the black or around the photo, not the photo, the video or the screen of me, looking handsome and yapping away and, fidgeting and being hyper like I always am. I want to have the logos of the sponsors and stuff like that. And then at some point, like, now's a good time. My top tier, my mentorship people on Patreon, I reached out to message to see, hey, can I use your logo? There's a few people that don't have a logo yet. And, just, put them up. So that's why I'm going to go bam. So if we go here now, and Sean, I didn't get your permission, but too fucking bad. There he is. Why is that there? Hold on. Why is that? Get off. There you go. So, out of the 8 or 9 people at my top tier of the mentorship, we've got Craig from Bash Coder, Robbie from Slither City, Andrew from Powerhouse Pythons, and Sean G from AZ. Finally, he can show up here but can't return my messages. Fuck, man, you sound like me. So I'll hopefully have 4 or 5 more just to be able to give some people more exposure and thank them, and give them, like I said, more exposure and do that. So I want to change things up and do more, and that's what I'm trying to do. And so Tarantula Kid 89 says, I just made a queen bee fire enchi het clown male and a female out of 4 eggs. Totally killed the odds. Oh, awesome. So queen bee is, I believe, what's that? Lesser spider fire enchi het clown, male and female. The only thing is you don't want to breed the male and female back. And the reason is because super fires are white. super lessers are white, and spider to spider you don't want to do. So so Bill's Mafia 57. What's your advice for new people looking into getting into breeding as a hobby? Breeding as a hobby is a lot easier than like what I try to do with my Patreon. And that's, you know, turn it into a business. There's a lot of a difference between getting into this as a hobby and turning it into a business or a profitable hobby. So for you getting into it as as a hobby for breeding, buy what you like, buy what you want to make, raise it up, because you're going to be looking at them and watching them grow and feed and eat, and you're going to clean them and take pictures of them and eventually pair them and learn more about genetics and hopefully be more involved in the community. You don't want to have something that you don't enjoy. You want to actually look at it and go, wow, I just love the colors, or wow, I love the pattern, or I love the color and pattern. Make sure you know the genetics on the male and the female, just like I just did in the above, message. You don't want to have fire and fire, yellow belly and yellow belly, or, bell complex on bell complex on either side, unless you really want to make that. But you got to understand how the genes, work together and sometimes how they don't work together. So I would definitely look at getting a group or a project, I call it. You want to have at least 3 or 4 females, okay? And then you want a male to breed to those 3 or 4 females. That's how I would get into it, but definitely breed and what you like to create what you want to make more of, or what you like. Don't just do it because, oh, this is popular. Don't do it. So I know for sure I'm not going to do bloods. Yeah, I'm with you there, bro. I'll never say never, but it's not anywhere close on my fucking list of shit to do. So Philippines taking over. Yeah, Matt, that's awesome. Yes, I switched. So yeah, it is the same person. It's funny because I'm like, oh, another person from the Philippines. This is awesome. Wow, so much love from the Philippines. And then I read it. It's almost, holy shit, I just read that. Tiff, what's good? Hope all is well. Merging Morphs in the house. How you doing? I'm late. Traffic was horrible. Yeah, don't get me started on traffic. Traffic sucks here. But, so let's see. So Indigo's World. I started with wanting just pets, but then I finished your morph feature videos, the egg cuttings, and I'm like, wow, I want to experience that. I want to have the experience of hatching my dream morph. Amazing. And I'm glad that my videos can do this for you, make you want to take it from just having pets. And it's awesome. But there's nothing wrong with even having these as pets. They make amazing pets. They're awesome. Awesome. A lot of the species and reptiles in our industry and community are amazing to have, So Henry from Indonesia. I want to ask, I feed my adult female 60 grams times 3 ASFs per week. Is that too much? Every week? Yeah. So myself, I feed my females ASFs, even Austin, no more than 80, like the 60 to 70 gram. 80, it's okay depending on the size, but I think the 60 gram ASF is amazing. Austin, I believe, feeds 3 weeks and skips a week. I basically do every other week. Sometimes I'll double feed a snake, especially if she's building. So, and when you think about a 6P, that's small. Well, some people, to me, I think a 60, 70 gram ASF is equivalent to what the animal's going to gain from it than 110, 120, 130 gram rat. Don't forget that 120, 130 gram rat, a lot of skin, fur, bone, that does do nothing for nutrition for the ball pythons. So I don't like feeding, too much. But do what you want to do with your animal. Some people still feed weekly. Some people are still having success. I know that when I don't feed weekly, I feed every other week. I get a better food response. I don't hit the 1,000 gram wall. I'm getting, especially with ASFs like Austin, bigger clutches. They're breeding faster. They're getting bigger faster. They're when they go to their bathroom, it's not as large. It's smaller because it's not, it's not shitting out an extra 30 grams or 40 grams worth of skin, fat, and bone. It's getting more nutrition from an ASF. And this is what I believe and what I've seen. This isn't scientific. I don't have any data on it, except listening to people over the years, seeing Austin do it, and myself. So I love ASFs. I think it's great. I totally recommend them. I know some people can't get them, but I'm a huge ASF guy. I see way, way, way better results from feeding every other week, and as well as ASFs and stuff like that. So message me, my man. Yeah, see, it's not just me. Whoa, Sean's alive. Yeah. I was getting worried about you. That's why I reached out to you. And I also wanted to talk to you about, putting your logo on here. I did it anyways. So hate me, but I did it. So golden rule. What's up? Show Me Kitties is in the house. How you doing? So Glenn says, was out and about and boom, phone died. Well, there went my list. Yeah, well, now you're back. That's another thing I wanted to ask. Surgeries tomorrow, because I know the last time when we talked to you about a month or so ago, you said you were good. Please do. So we'll be thinking of you. We miss you, and definitely I'll be thinking about you tomorrow, and I hope surgery goes well. And please reach out to me, my man. So love the idea. Oh, of this? Of maybe. I think that's what it is. So when you come into Phoenix, Andrew, that's for Powerhouse. Rob's Exotic Reptiles. What's up? Better late than never. That's true. That's true. So 217 in the house. So Robert from Zivs says, we are more worried about the business side of it than anything. 100%. And it's funny because a lot of people that are turning or wanting to turn their hobby or turn this into a business, you've seen when you got in how everything like 2017, 18, 19, and then COVID, and everything just went fucking, super, through the roof. The quantity, the price, everything was just to the roof. And then it dropped. So, when people see where it was and here, oh my God, but technically it was here, going like this and slowly declining. Then it had this big up and then a drop. So normally, if we didn't have that big boost over COVID, it would have been like this, and then a little drop. Not like this, huge, and then a big drop. People that are scared or worried are only seeing the market over the last 2-3 years when it's been rising high, and then now the big drop. They didn't look at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 where it was never as high as it was. So the drop is not as huge as it would have been if we didn't have that spike because of COVID, but there's still a drop. Okay. But you produce the right stuff. You stay out of the low end pool of garbage that everyone's producing because they're trying to produce quantity, not quality. You know, listen and learn and you will see. You know, do what successful people do. We're not breeding lower end shit. We're not buying lower end shit. So if we're not, you shouldn't. So we'll get you there. Don't worry. You guys are doing fucking phenomenal. I'm so happy. So thanks, Mark. I've been, even when I went to Europe, it was like the Monday you heard me really shitty. I left for Europe on Thursday. I was feeling good. I still had the cough or the dry cough or the whatever it is. But since then, man, I've sleeping well, eating well, lots of energy, no headaches, no pain. Just doing what I normally do, except I got this stupid little raspy voice, but it's getting better. Adam, how are you doing? I know that I was on Facebook and I went because I always have my Facebook on Mutation Creation, and I went over because somebody messaged me and said, "Hey, man, I'm trying to get a hold of you on Thingamajig." So I went and I checked my personal, and you messaged me last week after I told you. So I'm gonna get on that. But if anyone ever needs to get a hold of me, reach me on Instagram. It's way better. I'm always on there instead of, Facebook. So there you go. So there you go. I'm just talking about it. I didn't even read the one below. So there you go. But yeah, so I don't really do much for my personal Facebook. It's always on Mutation Creation. So any messages that go through, I only really see the Mutation Creation ones. So I'm not even on there much. I hate Facebook. So definitely reach out on Instagram and I'll get back to you and let you know if I do have that animal. So Wayne Ruck said, when I got into ball pythons, I was told to feed rats. Get them on rats. If mousers, feed rats. Has it changed? So I definitely recommend rats over mice. The thing that we're finding now is, even back in the day, I'm going to say 6 years plus, but especially 10 years ago. But here, not many people were breeding ASFs because they were slower. They take a little longer to grow. They don't grow as big. So people are like, oh, no, ASFs only get 70, 80 grams. I can feed a medium at 140. Yeah, but nobody took the time and said, okay, if I'm feeding 140 gram rat compared to an 80 gram ASFs, are they weighing it and doing everything and seeing and documenting the growth? Because I'll tell you one thing, feeding smaller ASFs less is doing way better for me than feeding bigger rats with bigger shits coming out of the snakes. My animals are always hungry. They don't hit the wall. They're growing. Austin fed his entire collection as adults last year, ASFs only, got bigger size clutches. Animals were breeding faster than the ones I was feeding rats to. I mean, I'm switching over to everything. It's a smaller meal, okay? But they're getting more out of that smaller meal because there's not big bone, fur, skin that's getting shit out. There's more stuff that the ball pythons are not absorbing. And this is what I see and what I believe and what I've heard from many other people. There's a lot of other breeders that are just feeding their entire collection ASFs. And we're listening and watching. So I'm not switching back. So there you go. Buy fewer animals, spend more money on those animals. That is a very good recipe for success in turning your hobby into a business. Okay. Morph Magic, what's going on? Thank you. So, yeah, but I mean, I think speaking of this, I'm pretty much caught up, which is good. But yeah, I really dig the new look, you know. So Holly nailed it. Basically, I told her what I wanted. And she came up with this, and fucking really super happy. Now I just gotta, add another logo, below and some to the sides when people reach out to me. And then, like I said, I definitely want to, take this away and have a sponsor one. I'm going to look for some sponsors and reach out and see, start being legit a little. But yeah, I'll put this up for the rest. And yeah, I can still, but if I do that, it takes it away, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to figure another way out because there's also layouts and things. But we'll see. Like I said, I like testing stuff. Yeah, it does take away, but you still see the logo. It's not that bad. But let's see. So merging morphs, I've been seeing mostly clown combos that have dropped the most. The last show I saw yellow belly clowns going for $200. I've also seen seen Batman's going less than 500 on Morph Market. Yes, and I'll tell you why. Supply and demand. If everybody has clowns and everybody's working on clowns, and I've said this, clowns are going to be the next pastel. Everybody has them. Everybody's breeding them. Try to do things, and that's the thing. Like, everyone's trying to do what the bigger breeders are doing. Great. The thing is when you start making those animals that the big breeders are selling, by the time you make it, prices are low. Well, this sucks. I paid $3,000 for this, and now they're only worth $1,000. That's how it works, But if you take that animal that you bought for $3,000 and you put it to higher end stuff, you won't make $1,000 animals. You'll make better animals that you can hold back and grow. You got to learn how this business works and stuff like that. You also got to look at what you're buying. There's amazing animals and people market them really well, and they are worth what people are asking because they're rare. But most people aren't in a position to buy a high-end animal that is like I'll use a Batman. Batman was $8,000 when it first came out for sale, a male Batman. People were asking me, and I'm like, it's a 2-gene clown. It's probably worth about 3 to 4, 5K tops, not 8. But it's rare. No one has them. It looks amazing, has a cool name. If you want one, you're paying fucking 8. Okay. I told so many people, and one of them was on my Patreon. I said, you know what, dude? Go spend an extra $2,000 or $3,000. Call fucking Jeremy from Fireball and go buy a fucking DG clown male. He did. DG clowns are still, and what he's done over the years, in the last 5 years with that DG clown, and now he's producing DG clown combos and 4D DG clown het pieds and whatever he's doing. Where's Batman? Batmans are $500. DG clowns are still 3-4K, but he didn't make DG clowns. He started doing better things. Off that $10,000, $11,000 investment, he's probably made $150,000 in profit and animals together combined off that investment. If he bought a Batman, he'd be lucky to make 30 or 40. Okay. You got to know what you're buying, and you got to be prepared. Just because you can buy it doesn't mean it's a good fit. There's people out there buying triple recessive males, but they don't have any females for it. Oh, I'm going to take it and breed it to this. And then you're going to spend a year growing the male up. Then you're going to breed it. Okay. The following, that same year, a year later, Then you're going to hit some females, combos, triple hets or whatever, or visual double hets, whatever you're doing. Then you got to raise those up for 2 to 3 years. Then you got to chase the odds. It might take you 5 to 7 years to even make the animal that you bought. I don't buy a triple recessive male. You know what I do? I make triple recessive combo females, and then I'll do it. I'll buy that. Because when I buy that male, he's going the very first year he breeds. I'm 1 and 2, 1 and 4, 1 and 8, even 1 and 16 to hit a triple visual with combos. Way better way to do it. But hey, that's just my thing. That's just the way I see it. Like I said, there's many ways to do it. There's ways to do it, and then there's better ways to do it, in my opinion. Benevolent. How you doing, my man? Adam in the house. Howdy, peeps. Look at this. I love it. Yes, and I've even said that. I've been feeding, even my big females, 4,000 or 5,000 gram females. I'm feeding a small. Or a small medium, like very small. And then sometimes I'll double feed it, but I still feed every 2 weeks. But a smaller meal gets digested faster. They're not always in that digestion mode, but I love it. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I'm going to be, if anybody's interested, I'm going to look at pricing. Like I said, it's just something that popped up. I had an idea and I looked and I'm like, hey, let me just message Holly. And, finally got around. It took like 4 days or 5 days to communicate with her. And I'm like, she's like, hey man, I'm like, hey, I haven't forgotten about you. I've just been so busy. So, even when I want to get something done, I don't even respond back right away. Cause it's I got so much shit to do, but finally we finally touch base, blah, blah, blah. And this is where we're at. This is like first concept. I'm very happy. I'm sure we can do things better or change things or make the screen better and do something else so that you see a bigger screen. I don't know. I'd sort of like the color. I don't know how this looks on you guys, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to look. I know I get a lot of views. I get a lot of traffic. But I also don't want to rate people. But I do want to have them. And I might do like, a 6 month and a year and have price accordingly. I'm going to have things where I don't know if other people do. Like I've never had sponsors or anything like that. So, most of the sponsors, I own part of the company or I do it just because like ARS and stuff like that. I just love them and give them shout outs. But, moving forward, when I have sponsors, I'm going to have different packages and even the bigger packages. If someone, buys a year at a certain price, I'll give them, a big percentage of that towards a snake, So, hey, you know what? If you spend this much, here's a certain amount in credit towards a snake or something like, I don't know. Haven't figured it out. Yeah, Monster should. But hey, do you notice a tub chew out difference between ASF and the rats? I've never bred rats, only ASFs. I've never had a chew out. I have 300 colonies going right now of 1.6, over 300. And I've been doing this now over 6 months. Not one chew out, not one escapee, nothing. So I don't know about road rats. Everybody know that with rats, tons of chew outs. My ASFs don't chew at all. So Adam, $20K a month. Shit, I wish. Fuck, it's way more than that. But yeah, no, it'd be pretty cool. But I might not be big enough for them. I'm not gonna sponsor this guy. He's only got 60,000 fucking subscribers, and so hey. Love it. Yeah. It's crazy. I've seen some of the Black Knight leopard geckos, and I've seen some, and I'm like, why? That's they don't even look. They don't even look black. They're like, wow. It's like, you sure that's a Black Knight? It's quality, man. It is. And I love this. You buy junk, you make junk. Quality in, quality out. I 100% agree. So, oh, here we go. Look at this. What's cracking? Welcome, welcome. Oh, thanks, man. You're very welcome. So let me take the banner off right now. But I might have to raise it up a little because I want to see your logos. Maybe I'll have them on the sides instead. And that way I can make the screen a little bigger. So we'll figure it out. Like I said, I just wanted to do something and, give you guys some gratitude, some of my gratitude for you guys, and giving you more exposure. Like you guys are in it for the long haul. You guys are stepping up your game, growing, and it's awesome to see you guys learn and grow and keep, raising your game and your collection and your business. And I love it. So, and I think Robbie, you're even the one that might have even planted the seed back in the day on a phone call we had. I'm pretty sure it's probably you fucker. Well, there you go. You fucking ask and you shall receive. Pretty sure it was you. So, so awesome. There you go. Look at that. Holly did his too. Or hers. I'm not sure. North Florida, cold-blooded. But look at that. So there you go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She's already on it. Logos look great. The one on the right is a bit sketchy. Ah, shit. Oh, you kill me. Oh, fuck. There you go. Wayne Ruck, meet Texoma Exotics, Holly. Odds God says, I picked up a DG or cryptic DG female a few years ago, and I'm running a train on her. You just got the pastel yellow belly DG cryptic male hatchling in her tub. Awesome. So, pastel yellow belly DG cryptics. I have a breeder male. Yeah, you can make more. Everything will be DG cryptic. And you got pastel yellow belly or pastel. Actually, you can have cryptic DGs, pastel cryptic DGs, yellow belly cryptic DGs, and pastel yellow belly. It's the only 4 combos with that. That's awesome. I've been breeding my male for several years. And, I've got a DG cryptic pied that I've been breeding for several years. I've got a whole shitload of combo double hets, combo visual double hets, combo double het hets, double visual hets. Man, I'm excited for the future. So, yes, it was. See? Was you, fucking guy. Well, there you go. So, don't say I don't do anything for you. But no, man, I like I said, all you, guys and everyone on Patreon, I've seen so much turnaround from you guys, and not only the support with each other and the amazing little family we have, the networking. Someone's in trouble, people have come to the, to assist and help, and it's fucking amazing what we've built, and I love it, it's phenomenal, but to see all you guys step up your game, do what you're doing, going to the next level, and watching you do it. It's amazing. And I know it's coming because there's no way you can't. The only way you can't is if you're not putting the fucking work in and not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not feeding the animals. You're not breeding them when they're supposed to, and you know what? You're taking shit serious. And you're putting in the work and the effort and learning and growing and constantly moving forward, and you have passion and you're helping people, and it's fucking amazing. And I love seeing it. And I know the success is coming because I already see it. And I'm happy to be a part of it and have you guys and call you friends and watch you grow and actually help you be a part of that process. I love it. So Um, oh, there you go. Yeah, grow some balls. I know that name. I don't know North Florida cold-blooded. I know grow some balls. Way better option. And who just said that? Benevolent. So is a better name for sure. Will help get sales, as the other will likely turn some people away. Or um, young people, hey, dad, mom, I want to buy an animal. I'm looking for this person. Grow some balls. We ain't buying any animal from Grow Some Balls. Like, yeah. And I said this on my Patreon. I did I have a podcast that I'm going to pick back up. It's called MC Down to Business. And we pick a topic. One was names and logos and, how to set up and what to do at an expo and, how to do this and how to email, how to photo, like, bunch of different things, 30 minutes or less. And one of them was, picking a name. And yeah, there are some that are fun for a hobby and, grab my balls, grow some balls, grandpa's balls, which is hilarious. Don't Google it. I love it. But to take it to another level, you need to have a more professional name. That's just my opinion. But if you're taking it as a hobby and you're just, nothing wrong with it. It's great. It's a little, it's play on words, but I totally agree with Adam here. I think Grow Some Balls was fun, but it's getting bigger now though. You need amazing. And, so now, now you got to throw this around. So now it's there, but, all about growth. Awesome. So Nathan says soft furs 40 to 45 grams are better than a 90-gram rat. I'm not sure the exact, but I'm seeing it. I've seen it for a few years now. I'm noticing better results and stuff with Austin and other people listening. And, I've changed everything because of what I've heard, what I've seen, what I've done, my own animals' reactions, and what Austin's done the last year. So I don't know if it's a 60 grams better than 90 or whatever. I'm not sure, but I don't have any data except what I've seen and what I've done. And I have, hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of animals that I've been doing this with, with Austin, myself, with over a few years. I ain't looking back. So Bold Coast Exotics says, in order to be successful, you need to create a brand that represents what you do well and is visually pleasing. You want the client to trust your brand before they call you. 100%. You need that, that logo that when they look at it, they can, that's the guy that does this. Oh, he does this. Oh, he has amazing setup. Oh, he does awesome videos. Oh, I know him. Just by that, you don't have to, you need the brand. But like he also said, you need them to want to trust you. And I do think like Grow Some Balls or, Hold My Balls or something like that is funny. And it's a play on words, and they've been around and forever, and they're always going to be around, but to elevate your game and turn it into a business or be there to be somebody to take you seriously, and imagine, Hold My Balls. If I type in Hold My Balls and don't put .com or spell it right, God knows what you're fucking going to see on your screen. Because I've done that, and I'm sure you all have. You don't type in ball pythons. So you go lavender spider, and you don't put ball python. You get flowers, you get fucking spiders with the color. Like, what the fuck? I want ball pythons. You almost have to type in ball pythons, and it's frustrating with some genetics, And if you're using some of these people's names and you don't spell it right and put .com, God knows, like, Grandpa's balls. Don't Google it. That's on his shirt. You don't want to Google Grandpa's balls without it perfect, because God knows what's popping up. So, There you go. Rats are like snake hamburgers and ASFs are filet mignon. It is a better, more nutritional from what I see. Um, I'm sure there's people out there doing statistical data and comparison, but I see, and I see what my snakes do, what other people are doing, the size of the clutches, I'm a believer. So my construction company succeeded well with this. My clients for that already feel that they know me before they call me because of my logo, my brand, and social media. All of that is one. Some people go, oh, I got a nice logo. Yeah, it's cool. But if you're not out there and showing what your brand stands behind and what you believe in and using social media to get it out there, you can't do one without the other, and just like Mutation Creation, I have this channel right here. It's called My Channel, My Content. I talk about what I believe and my opinions. And if they don't align with yours, don't give a shit. They don't have to. Your opinions and your beliefs and whatever, if it doesn't align with mine, oh, you can't be on mine if you don't cut eggs. Oh, if you don't like snakes, you can't be on here. Oh, if you don't use these kind of racks, you can't be on here. If you don't do this or believe in this like I do, then you can't be on here. No, you can choose to be on here or not. And I don't give a shit if you don't cut your eggs or you do things differently. I don't care. What I care about is when we're all together on a forum or in a space, I don't give a shit what you like, what genes you like, how you do things. I just want to have conversations, talk about snakes, animals, meet you and all of us get along. Don't care about your religious belief, your political beliefs, your sexual orientation. If you identify as a fucking unicorn, don't give a shit. Don't care. It doesn't affect me. Just don't throw it in my face. Like, I'm not trying to throw my opinions in your face. I'm just giving you my opinions. Yours are different. Great. We're allowed to have different opinions. Just, we don't have to segregate ourselves. Oh, he cuts eggs. I can't associate with someone that cuts eggs. Oh, he doesn't like Monarch or Sunset. I can't associate with them or listen to anything he says. That's just the stupidest shit on the planet. So anyways, that was a little rant, but hey, maybe a little. I don't know. That's all the advice I have because I'm a better rap reader than a snake. Shit. Hopefully you get there, dude. I mean, hopefully, let's see. Grandpa's balls, laugh out loud. Yeah, it's funny. He sent me a shirt, says Grandpa's balls. Don't Google it. So, Bald Coast says, wish we could have ASF in Maine. It seems to be better feeder from you, from all you guys say. It really is. And I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been listening and seeing and trying. Austin went full blast, way better results. Now I'm going, and I'm a believer. So, I don't have Maine as having ASFs being illegal. Do you know what state code that is? Oh, yeah. So a lot of times too, you should look and see, because sometimes they are, and there might be different regulations or stipulations, or, I know that, live rats are illegal in Alberta here in Canada. You can have frozen rats. You just can't have live rats. You can have live mice and live ASF. You just can't have live rats, right? Norwegians, they have to be frozen. So you just got to look and really find out what's what. But yeah, I mean, I hope I really like this. I just want to make some changes, keep Holly busy. I think that, like, when I do the banner, like, we got 10 minutes left. So if I do this, it's sort of blocking that off. So I think what I'm going to do is I can open up the screen a little bit larger so that it comes down almost to the signage below, and then put them on the sides. So, or I think Holly said you can do a full screen so I can do this and then have a design around it. I don't know. We'll fuck around with it, but you know, what'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? Fucking child. I'm so childish. 53-year-old and I'm still a kid, but I love it. I don't want to grow up. Bear, I can see obvious difference in growth since switching to ASFs. Yeah, so it's not just something I'm saying. And the funny thing is I listen to other people. And you know what? Oh, well, that can't be. I'm not going to do it. I'm not that type of person. I'm like, well, if I'm hearing this, let me try it. And I did. I tried, a good selection of animals, and I noticed a big difference. Austin said, "Oh no, I'm doing this. I went to a few places and went full force on it, and fucking it didn't disappoint. Now I'm going full force. So, here's another person, Bear. So, so I Googled it, and luckily the first thing it pulled up was a Reddit post for Repticon. I didn't scroll. Quit while I was ahead. Oh my God, that's right. Fuck Sesame Street. Far. Oh my God. So, have you ever noticed that females go into shed after painting? Not really after painting, but they go into shed after, building, like houses and construction. What do you mean? You mean pairing? That one finger with the stitches you got out. I just fucking with you, Melinda. Have to be funny. Come on. We got 8 more minutes left. So have you noticed that females go into shed after pairing? Actually, I don't, because, we have so many. I mean, there's a lot of shit that when you're a big breeder and you have, 400 or 500 animals that you're breeding, or, in your breeding section, it really, like, I don't document my pairings, even though I can just scan it, hit, take a photo. Sometimes I do. I used to. I don't document, pre-lay shed, pre-ovulation shed. Once we ultrasound and we know they're over 3 centimeters, we put a black label or a clip on the tub. We stop feeding it, stop pairing it, and then every day Austin comes in and opens up all the ones with the black and say, hey, eggs, only 3, none today. That's just how we do it. When you have a smaller collection, by all means, and we could do it. We have Husbandry Pro. It takes seconds to document everything. Either we're just lazy or we have so much to do. When you have a bigger collection, there's a lot of things that we don't feel necessary, even though they are. So it's just something that you got to do. And there's nothing wrong with tracking everything. Just I choose sort of not to sometimes. You're killing me. I think I'm shedding doing drywall stuff. It's a shame ASFs all look the same. I kind of enjoy the color variants of the rats. Yeah, I mean, there are Dumbos and there are like albino and there are like all brown ASFs, but they do have different colors. Yeah. Yeah. Chad. But back to Melinda's thing. I don't know. Just trying to think, because we pair, like we're pairing right now. Austin's gonna take the males out tomorrow or Wednesday. We don't really look to see. It's a good question. If anybody else knows, it is possible. I mean, but when you're not looking for something, or not tracking everything, it's hard to, it very well could be. I'm not sure. I can't answer that because I haven't really paid attention on that. So, Bold Coast, quick question. I made one pairing. Young male had no interest that I saw. I did, however, find a little blood streak on the paper in the tub. It's from the female scenting. So she'll do that. I used to only breed on paper. Well, for about 5 years, I had my entire collection on paper. And, you would go and you'd open up a tub and you'd see the female. It's like, oh my God. I used to have people messaging me like, oh my God, what's going on? There's blood everywhere. All these little red lines, like, it's from the female scenting and moving around. So, love you back. I try to be entertaining. I try to be funny. Try, not always successful. Sometimes I am, but hey, I get a fucking A for effort. That's what I should get. But Ken, look at this guy. How are you? But yeah, so I mean, I like the new layout. I just don't like how it's blocking it off. So if you're still here, Holly, and hope you get better. Holly's not feeling well, guys. So hope you do feel better. If you're watching, I want to put these up at the side, leave the bottom. So when I put these banners up, it's not ruining these amazing, awesome logos that people have designed. So, work in progress. So, locked and loaded. What's going on? Frank's in the house. Better late than never. Yeah, but I want to do this, maybe make the screen bigger, do something different, or I don't know, I'll work on it. But I definitely want to, give more of, a spotlight to my top tier. Anything I can do. Like I said, I'll do this for, certain times throughout the live. And I can go back. Maybe I'll do this, at 45 minutes for 15 minutes and then the last 15 minutes. And then I'll like I said, I'm going to look for sponsors and do something like that. And, maybe make some segments. I don't know. I mean, any suggestions? I just don't want to be like everybody else and start, interviewing the same guests, the same story. I bring some of the guests on for Patreon on something called Access Granted, where we talk more about the business side, things that you've done and just, don't care what your favorite gene is or, how you got into this hobby. Don't give a shit. It doesn't do me any good as a breeder. Oh, wow. You like puzzle. It's your favorite. Cool. I don't like puzzles, so it's not going to help me be a better breeder or, turn my business a notch. We ask more in-depth stuff and it's been really good. We've had some amazing people on. It's still coming. We got a lot more stuff. I'm going to start jamming my Patreon with a lot more stuff, moving forward in 2024. And everybody can join for free. You get very limited access, but it's still being a part and show some support. I do the motivation Mondays and you also get, left and right, on Wednesdays, maybe some other things, but, it's something I definitely want to put in and everybody on the Patreon has been awesome. And I know people have learned and I know, I'm pretty sure I put more time and effort into my Patreon than anyone else. And it's because of you guys, so thank you. Hope so. My favorite, not Wrangler, you have big property. Isn't Wrangler a thing? I know it isn't Jeep Wrangler. I don't know. But anyways. Lifestyles of the rich and scaleless. Oh my God. The opposite of 15 minutes of lame. Awesome. And I got to get on there too. I know that, you've asked me, Warfels Morphs asked me, I think I'm going to go on because he's got Robert from Husbandry Pro on. But yeah, hit me up. And I know I say it all the fucking time, Ken. Hit me up, and I'll pick something. My schedule, like I said, is pretty clear for January. I don't believe I'm traveling at all. The only thing I have is my Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sundays for Patreon and here. I believe you're a Tuesday. I'll still try. Yeah, the thing is, I believe you're a Tuesday. And usually what happens is, I'm doing a Friday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, so back then, so I believe it's Tuesday, but we'll get it in, and we'll figure it out. Thank you. And I appreciate your guys' time, right? Like you guys are on here, and I'm glad that I can answer questions, inspire people, motivate, save people from making mistakes, or guide them in the right direction, or send business to other people that I can't make logos and stuff. I'm pretty sure I could, just don't have the time. So, here's a few people, MJ Design, Holly, there's other people that do it. Here you go. People in the chat have used different people. Just search out and find it. I mean, anything we can do. And everybody in the chat is supporting and helping other people. It's awesome. Wayne Ruck, thanks to all that who answered my question tonight. Much appreciated. And Billy for another entertaining video. Awesome. Appreciate it. Yeah, you're Tuesday. I thought so. So, like this week, the only thing I have is Friday, Monday. I believe next week is Friday, Wednesday, Sunday. Just Tuesday's really shitty because I usually have a Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, like 4 days in a row, but we'll figure it out. It does. But that's why I'm trying to stagger it out. But we'll see. David, SC. Awesome live, catching little bits, but my reception is horrible. Sorry to hear, man. But that's why we record these things, and you can watch them later on. Awesome. So, Inigo's world, it's really good to work with your favorite genes than just making or breeding the morph that's in demand, but your heart is not into 100%. So, very, very well said, and I truly believe it. Especially if you're just getting into this, you really want to breed or keep the animals that really, you visually love to look at and you're happy to have, or the genetics of those animals to make that dream snake of yours. Good night. Good night, Chad. Later, Sean. Please keep in touch. Let me know how your surgery goes. We'll be thinking of you. I'm so glad you popped in tonight. I'm glad. So keep doing what you're doing, everybody. Have a great week. This week, Friday, the top 2 tiers, we have the chopping block, and then our fucking late night meeting that we just fucking hang out and, be snake nerds, which is awesome. So thank you, Paul. Thanks, Sean. Tripping Balls says, hope everyone has an awesome night. Thanks for another awesome live. Right back at you. Good night, Zivs, Robert, and Crystal. Good night. No questions. The first time I saw you tonight. Bye, Madison. Have a great night. Bear, you as well. And thanks for popping in after your day, man. I really appreciate it. And even, putting in, some answers in the chat. Thanks, Eddie. And, everyone have an amazing week. Keep doing what you're doing. I definitely will get in before Christmas, but anyone that can't pop in next week, because we've got the 18th and then the 27th. I don't know if I'll do one on the 25th. No, it's the 25th. I won't be doing one on Christmas. So Christmas is on a Monday, I guess. 18, 25. Yeah. So I'll definitely be doing one of these next Monday. The following Monday, no, because it's Christmas Eve, unless people want it. We'll see. but probably not. So, but if nobody can pop in next week, have a happy fucking Christmas, or whatever you celebrate. Have a great new year. Be safe. Keep doing what you're doing. 2024 is just around the corner. You know, things are going to get better probably later on towards the end of the year. Keep going. Keep chasing your dreams. Keep pushing ahead, you know, and all that other good stuff. But be safe. Be smart. Good night. Good night. Good night. No, not Big Boss Daddy. No. No daddy after my name, you know. So, oh, shit. Yeah, there's a lot of people, you know. Holly's not feeling well. Someone else came on here, said that they weren't feeling that great. Hope you get better, everybody. Good night. Good night. Thanks for coming on. Thanks, Adam. Good night, Matt. I always keep rocking, you know. I appreciate it. Good night. And yeah, happy holidays, everybody. And I'll do the outro like normal. And do this. Ready? And then say bye-bye.
My channel. My channel. My content. My channel, my content. My channel, my content.
Thank you so much, everyone. Till next week. Have an awesome week. Keep doing what you're doing. And everybody that popped in, I appreciate it. And anybody watching it, same thing right to you.